taking over the cities. You know, everybody's kind of heard
Like the
about
4 in my front yard this morning.
that. And the deer population's doing okay. So they're focusing a little bit on the elk. The ear tag's the old-fashioned way of doing it. GPS is a little more modern. They're going to look for, so when we run them through the chute, you're going to look for younger cows so that they can be on them for their lifetime. You're going to look for cows that are in good body health condition, so they aren't, you know, a sick or older one that's not going to go die this year. But you want them that'll be on them 8 or 10 years.
I just noticed the young one here that you've had. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she is probably 2 years old. Now, if you'll notice, around their necks they look a little scruffy right now. There's a little bit of mange or lice going through the herd. Mother Nature's insecticide are these magpies over here. There's 2 or 3 of them running around here. The magpies will hop on the elk's back and they'll comb through their hair and pick out any live bugs. And then the magpies get a hot meal as well.
It doesn't go onto the horses, does it? The lice?
Never had that problem, but the good thing is we can easily squirt a chemical on them.
Yeah.
If we did. That's a good question. I don't think the elk have got close enough to have that problem. Well,
How old would you say this old boy right here is?
5 years.
so we have ear tags on them so we can accurately tell. We're kind of told not to guess. It's a myth you can tell how old elk are by counting the number of points they have, but it's genetics and nutrition what adjust that. If I had to give you an educated guess, he's probably a 5-year-old.
That's what I can guess about
Maybe 4. No, he's probably a little bit bigger than 4 the way his back branches are. He's probably a 5 or 6-year-old.
You got a lot of young ones in this herd.
And so we only get small to medium-sized bulls. The youngest bulls come in here. So the population's born 50-50. Hunting does skew the numbers, but you also have to remember males don't live as long. So the deck's stacked against them 2 times in a row. But the older they get, the larger they get, the more solitary they are. The largest bulls don't come in here. They got antlers for protection from predators. They have antlers to dig through the snow to look for feed. They know to stay away from humans because of being chased during the hunting season, and so they just don't come in till night. Then they'll sneak in, grab by hay, and leave.
Oh, they're smart.
All right, guys, hold on. We'll pull up.
My battery's almost dead, which means I'm gonna have to make this fast. Oh gosh. Here, I'm moving.
See, the poop you feel of our yard is a lot smaller. Yes. They come down, they live on our street all the time.
Up in Park City, there's a little farm area where you see them coming into
Where they congregate down in there.
Yeah.
You always tell when the neighbor's dog starts going crazy, you know, there's a couple of deer back there.
Yeah.
I did. There's a big old boy right there. Couple of them. Look at all his girlfriends.
So elk have a ruminant stomach like beef cattle. So this time of day, a lot of them are starting to go lay down and do what we call chewing their cud.
Yeah.
That's how they stay warm. So after they eat this coarse feed, they're going to go lay down. They're going to regurgitate the feed and they're going to chew it again, and then they swallow it. That's how they stay warm.
Now, which one of these roads comes in from like South Fork or from the Ogden Valley area?
That'll be the one on the other side of the visitor center.
Oh, okay.
It's called Ant Flat.
Yep.
Comes in off of Highway 39. This one right here, you can go to Bear Lake or Logan Canyon on.
Okay. I just haven't been up here for so long, I can't remember. Wow, that's quite a pack over there.
Make kind of a whistling sound.
There's a couple old boys right there.
Do you like the elk, Budgie? Do you like the elk, Sailor? Yeah. Kind of.
Really little ones right here.
Elk do very well in the cold weather. They say they don't have cold stress until it's about 20 or 30 below, as long as they got something to eat.
Do elk travel in herds?
They do. They travel in herds called harems of 20 or 30. They're led by the oldest female, most dominant cow.
Herms. Cool. It's interesting. I'm learning something today. Traveling packs called herms, led by the oldest female. I thought it would be male. Why would it be oldest female?
It's neat to go out and listen bugle as they keep their harem together too. After hunting, you can just hear them.
I've been here ever since I was a little kid. Not before. How long has it been here for? I know ever since I was a little kid. I used to come up here as a little kid.
The state bought the land in 1945.
Yeah.
They started feeding in winter of 46.
You guys collect all their sheds?
They have left here by the time they shed.
Oh, they leave before
Yeah,
they shed
they'll
them
go
all?
shed up in the higher country and the public goes and gets them. Shed hunting is a big sport.
I'll
Yeah.
bet.
We've only had one elk ever shed out here on the meadow. His antlers are in the chandelier up at the visitor center.
Huh.
End of March.
1945. That's cool.
Literally.
Can't believe this is part 3 of this video. That's crazy.
The only reason we brought her up here.
Supposed to be the video.
Oh yeah, she was trying to video us when we were seeing they looked about this big. It's like they're a little far out there.
Any other questions, folks?
Well, I have a question
Shoot.
about the elk herd down in Wellsville that got into some silage.
Yes.
How many did they end up putting down?
I heard 4.
4?
But I'm speaking of being a resident of Wellsville, not as a division guy. I heard 3 or 4. I live about a mile to the north of there.
What was it the corn? Was it corn silage they got into that they couldn't digest?
Yeah. So there's bacteria in their rumen, and that's what breaks
Right.
down the food. Most people would probably tell you, corn isn't a grain you just feed to elk normally, but it burns so much hotter. That's why we corn feed beef on it, is it puts on the fat and the weight because there's so many carbohydrates in the corn. And they're back. So when you introduce it even to cattle, you go slowly. You don't just go straight from grass hay to corn, otherwise they'd bloat. And what it is it's the bacteria in their stomach has not learned how to digest it yet, and they put off too much gas, and their stomach blows up so fast that their intestine can't let it out, and it'll actually seal itself off. And they blow up from the inside out. Kind of unpretty. I heard they pushed them back up the river towards Sterling, and I haven't seen them there for a little while. You'll never believe, though, I live a mile from there, and there was a lady that lives right down there in Wellsville, called me and says, "Hey, I know you work up at Hardware Ranch. Will you call them and have them come pick these elk up?"
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
In Sardine. So you want there's elk herds everywhere this year just because the snow's so deep that this is a little harder winter for them. There's about this many, I was told this morning, 500 head down in Avon. There's about 100 there in Wellsville.
There was a
about
whole
100
bunch
at
of
the
them
top
there in
Sardine that
Midway
keeps going
too.
down to Manaway. There's about 50 or 60 up in Richmond.
Yeah. Where have they gone in Richmond? They were right on the highway.
Right by the Lowers. They were there the other day when I went there. Were they not there now? They're right
That's
this
where
side
they-
of Lowers.
Yeah. So they kind of come and go, but they're not there. They've moved out. There's also a pretty big crew that comes
Let
in.
them have water.
Oh, and I don't. Yeah, I don't get any of that
Just
information.
they're just on the Utah side. But
We've just started to feed the deer. So most
You are
winters we
feeding?
don't feed deer. This morning they fed up here. It's the first time we fed up here in the 8 years I've worked up here.
so they're struggling.
They're feeding the deer in Avon. They're feeding the deer in Hyde Park.